All right, today we're going to go over everything you need to know when it comes to growing those quads in under 2 minutes. So stop tickling your taint and let's get after it. First and foremost, everything starts with your feet. You want more engagement? Obviously, drive through your heels. You want to step it up another level? As you're driving up, lift those toes, putting 100% of pressure on your heels and lighting up those quads. You can do this on everything from leg press, hack squat, even on the Smith machine. And a similar principle applies to leg extension. You want more activation? Engage those anterior tibs and hold those feet in dorsiflexion the entire time. Also remember, constant tension, even though it doesn't feel like it, is your friend. You want to get more of every single movement? Stop 3/4 of the way up. When it comes to the width of your stance, the more narrow you can go, the better. But technically, you get more activation on your medialis and overall leg development if you go... Cool story, bro. You want more activation on your medialis? Turn those toes slightly out. You want more lateralis? Feet together, toes together. You want more just overall development, a few inches apart and toes slightly out. When it comes to growth, your ankle mobility is critical. This may look like a place to just put your feet, but you can also use it as a ruler and judge yourself harshly. If you have to put your feet nice and high because you can't keep those heels down, you're sucking at life. If you can put your feet all the way at the bottom and maintain pressure on those heels, good job at not sucking. Your goal should be to strive to constantly improve that ankle flexibility because the lower you can position those feet, the greater the range of motion, the greater the stretch. Oh no, how do I do that? Number one, start training your anterior tibialis because when you go into a deep squat, you're gonna feel a lot of muscle stretch in your crunchy old body, but the one that actually activates and helps you maintain your posture and pulls those knees forward and subsequently helps you get a little bit deeper is that anterior tib. Number two, and my personal favorite because I think it works the best, is just a few times a day sitting in the position you're trying to improve. At first, you're gonna feel like a hunched over bag of shit, but eventually, you're gonna feel like an athletic bag of shit. What if I have bad knees and can't do some of the things you talked about? I get it. My head looks like a dilapidated testicle that was used to play kickball. You play the hand you're dealt. Just make yourself a list of exercises that you can do and try to get even more out of them. Whether that's pre-exhausting with a static hold or slowing down the exercise or just holding that flex for an extended period of time, that'll do it. I've always found I see the best results with higher reps and higher volume. When I do go heavy, it's not the weight that's heavy. I use a moderate weight that I make feel heavy by controlling that negative, holding the bottom for a few seconds, and then driving it up. Feels fucking heavy though. I know if you apply these principles to your training, your quads are gonna start growing. The link to the QUADS program, if you haven't picked that up, as well as to get notified for the full gym program when it comes out, are below. If you need help with your diet, more leg training, make sure you subscribe or go get a bag of